Welcome to Chinuch at Home, number 38. Thank you, Yeshivat Archei Aliyah, and Chazak and Torah Anytime. If you had to single out one item that's probably the most powerful way to connect to children and has a spillover of many other benefits besides that connection, the bonding, it has an amazing spillover in the child's acquisition of language, in the child's broadening of their mind, in the child's sense of curiosity, which is already natural to the child. All that and more is accomplished in one amazing, simple strategy, and that is storytelling. Once upon a time are the four most endearing words in history. The Chumash starts off as a story. The entire Chumash Bereshis, with only 3 of the Tariq mitzvahs, is really entirely a storyline. It spills over into Shemos. Almost no storyline in Vayikra. Bamidbar takes over again, and a lot of Devarim. But the concept is that the way to endear a child is through story. Children have thousands of words in their mind before they're speaking. When they're speaking, they're building the vocabulary and they're listening and accumulating all this vocabulary to the point where, way before they're reading, they already have the correct pronunciation and the correct understanding of thousands of words. When you tell a story to a child, you are endearing the child to you, especially if you enjoy telling the story to your child. But not only that, you're building the vocabulary and you're building their sense of wonder, imagination, creativity. Everything is being, almost every button you can imagine is being touched upon. And this is before you do any vocabulary tests, before any grammar or spelling tests. I would put that all aside and just focus on telling especially your young children, every single night a story. And I'm going to tell you something that many of you might argue, but listen to the rationale. It almost does not matter which age the story is for. A story is a story. Even if you say vocabulary that is above the child's age, actually it's not really true. I'm going to tell you why. Listen to the rationale. How did your child acquire language in the first place? How did they store thousands of words before they began to talk? And when they are talking, they're continually accumulating more language, more vocabulary. How do they do that? And the answer is it's osmosis. And many words they've simply put together through context. Here I'm suggesting, even if you read a story that's above the child's age, the vocabulary that you're sharing is an opportunity to share what that word means. And if you're not sure, use a dictionary or just Google it or get your non-Jewish neighbors to do it for you. So here's my simple strategy. The take home is read every night a story. And if you want to endear the child even on a much deeper level, Davka choose stories of Sipurei Tzadikim, stories of Tzadikim that engender a sense of emulation. I want to be like that Tzaddikus, that Tzaddik. And there's a plethora, there's so much out there now, and then literally an explosion of Judaica, of Jewish literature. The take home here is read stories with your children every single night that you possibly can. And now that we're home anyway, we don't have that lachatz, the pressure of having to get to work the next morning. Take advantage of this extraordinary invitation that HaKadosh Baruch Hu is giving us to reconnect to our children and reconnect them to HaKadosh Baruch Hu through stories of tzaddikim. Read the little Medrash says. Read the Medrash says. There's so many great books out there that really will help our children feel connected to mommy and daddy and to their heritage. Enjoy.